Gentlemen, you should know that no matter how irresistible you think you are, you will always end up making mistakes that baffle and infuriate the woman in your life. You might think you are a perfect guy in a perfect relationship, but you still make your woman angry. Are you unsure of what you are doing wrong? Here is our pick of 11 things guys do that girls hate. Number 1. Calling a girl crazy. You must have met some psycho girls while you were in your dating stage. And you maybe have told a couple of girls that they were crazy, just because they did not agree with you in some things, or were telling you advice that you find overwhelming and unconvincing. But guys should know the difference between being crazy and being caring. Because there is a thin line between craziness and concern, and men sometimes have a hard time distinguishing what they think is the right word to describe their girl whenever they are having an argument. Calling her crazy just because you can't accept the words that are coming out of her mouth is not right, and this makes her hate you to the bone. So the next time you want to call a girl crazy, you might want to reconsider and change your words. Number 2. Being dominant. In a relationship, partners should always be equal, and no one should feel inferior to the other partner in the relationship if it's going to last. But a man is a man, in a patriarchal society, and has the instinct to be always on top, and they feel like they should always be the one to be followed, and they think women are stepping on their ego if their command falls into negligence. And women despise these kinds of men. They might stay and be patient for a while, but they will leave the relationship if they observe that there are no changes happening to their partner. Girls hate this attitude of guys, and they won't think twice to break up if you don't change your attitude. Number 3. Forbidding her to wear sexy clothes. Guys, we live in modern times. If you try to forbid your girl from wearing sexy clothes, or you shame women for wearing clothes that make them feel beautiful and comfortable, then that makes them dislike you for sure. Girls hate guys that feel like they have the right to try to stop girls from wearing a bikini or shorts or a crop top because they don't like it. If your mindset is still in the year 1745, then you should change it or be forever single. If you think you have the right to regulate girls' clothing just because you don't like it or it makes you feel uncomfortable, then that is your problem, and you should fix it. If guys can walk half naked in the street without being shamed, so can girls, so accept it or stay alone. If you like this type of information, please give us a like. It will mean a lot to me and the channel. Thanks for your support. Number 4. Calling without texting first. Everyone hates this act. Unless it's an emergency, you should not call without texting first, so girls can decide whether she wants or can answer your call or not. If you got a phone number from a girl in a club and decided to reach out to her, you might want to consider texting first, and then you can ask whether you can call her. Doing this first avoids the idea that girls might think negatively about you, and if you decided to do the opposite and just call, that just makes you a weirdo in the eye of the woman. So the advice is to stop calling unannounced and text first before calling. Number 5. Mansplaining. You might be unfamiliar with this new TikTok word that women all over the world created to name an experience they all shared when they were dating a certain type of guy. So who is this guy? And why do women hate them? Mansplaining is when a man condescendingly explains a topic to women, assuming that she doesn't know about the topic, but she most likely knows, because it's her expertise and she may be as expert in about that topic. And most of the time, men don't know as much as women, but the guy assumes that he knows much more. Basically, this means that you are trying to educate women on topics that they already know, and you doing that antagonize women. So if you think you've done this to your partner, you might want to change, because this can cause broken relationships and broken hearts. Number 7. When a man doesn't notice something new. Guys, has your partner asked you about her hair or how her dress fits? You should remember, when a girl asks you something about anything at all about her looks, you should always compliment her. Tell her she looks sexy when she asks if she looks fat, and tell her that her hair is looking smooth and pretty. If you notice that she keeps touching and smelling it, because this is a sign that girls unconsciously do whenever they do something to change their look. Suppose you ignore her and tell her that she looks the same. It will for sure upset her, and it will make her feel that you are not paying attention to the changes that she's making for herself. And girls definitely dislike that. Number 8. Acting like you're a big deal. You might want to edit those subjects or praising words you put on your Tinder account, because girls hate men whose dating apps are full of boastful words and unrealistic jobs and achievements. If you think you can catfish a girl because of the description you put on your Tinder account, then you thought wrong, because this makes girls cringe and swipe your profile to the left without even thinking twice. Women only think you're arrogant whenever you are trying to portray your achievement in what women call humble brag. You should talk about your accomplishment with pride rather than subtly, because you don't impress girls that way. Number 9. Messaging another girl is cheating. If you are in a relationship, you might want to unfollow all the girls in your past, and you might want to stop responding to other girls' direct messages, because this makes your girl uncomfortable and insecure. If someone is giving you a signal to chat with them and have fun, you should ignore it, because your girl will hate the idea of you hanging out with your ex-girlfriends, and this will make her look like a fool. This makes her cringe and feel annoyed, because she doesn't like it when other people talk behind her back, just because her boyfriends are chatting with other girls. And guys, you might want to know that talking to other girls while you are in a relationship is a form of cheating, so don't do that if you want to keep a good relationship with your girl. Number 10. Liking other girls' posts. You've done absolutely nothing wrong if you're casually entangled with a girl, but when you're in a steady relationship, an apparently minor double tap can really offend your girlfriend. To like sexy pictures of other women on social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram is the internet equivalent of impressing a girl in front of your lover and her acquaintances at a party. Don't click like at the photos. It irritates women when a guy they are dating likes or favorites numerous different girls' shady pictures and videos or tweets online. You should stop this, because girls hate it when their man is being amused by other women on social media. It makes them insecure about themselves, especially if the image of that woman is alluring and sexy. Number 11. Ghosting the girl. You have been messaging back and forth, everything was fine, and then all of a sudden, something happened. You chose to end the conversation without properly informing her and saying goodbye. So, what exactly happened? Why did you leave her this way? What did she do wrong? You just made yourself an archenemy. Because girls absolutely hate guys who ghost them. The day you ghost them will be marked on their calendar, and the minute they realize that they were ghosted, that is the day that they start planning for revenge. This is how much women hate being ghosted. So if you are planning to ghost her, stop it, and just tell her the honest reason why you don't want the two of you chatting anymore. Be a man. So there you have it. 11 things guys do that girls hate. If you like the video, please give it a like and subscribe to get updated when publishing new great videos. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day.